What's up, DC Mego fans? Today, guys, we're gonna get the week started off right. This is Villains Week. Talked about this in some earlier reviews. The entire week, we're gonna be doing a rogues gallery of all bad guys. And today's first installment is the sinister Scarecrow. And you can see some of the bad guys up here. Batman archenemy, DC Comics, the Scarecrow. Scarecrow is a very interesting character. Very interesting. Pretty cool too. Really pretty cool. I really like this guy. Believe it or not, he's one of Batman's toughest enemies, adversaries. Not really, anything based on physical strength, because, he didn't match up like that with Batman. But what he had going for him was the power of fear and being able to understand pretty much how to set that off inside of people. And you're talking about, we can do a little back history on the Scarecrow. He comes from a very abusive home life. His father did all types of fear experiments on him, as his backstory goes, and this left him really emotionally unstable. But he learned how to deal with that fear later in life, and how to harness it and how to control it. And eventually was able to create a toxin, if you will, a fear toxin. And we all remember the Scarecrow from the Christian Bale Batman movie, Batman Begins, and used the fear toxins, the hallucinogens, to make people see or experience their worst fears ever, worst internal fears. So this guy right here was a master at that. And Scarecrow's been around for a while. He's been around for a while. I believe he got his first start in World's Finest Comics, and that was September 1941 when he met Batman, squared off with Batman. So these guys have been squaring off for a long time. Scarecrow's been around for a while. He debuted in 1941, and naturally he was created by Bob Kane and Bill Finger. And they made this guy pretty cool. I mean, it's just, once again, there's a lot of variations of Scarecrow. Today's variation was the first one by Figures Toy Company. They put this out. And once again, Figures Toy Company had really a lot of box space to just kind of move the way they wanted to move in producing this figure. So they had DC Comics blessing, and I think they nailed it. He is a very scary figure. They did a great job on the outfit. Let's get in a little closer here. Great job on the outfit. Very intimidating. He induces the very essence of fear. He's a Scarecrow. Look how they got all these strings tied on him, these extra strings. They went all out. You got the would be straw, I guess, all on him. Got strings around his wrist there. He's just this guy. They did just a phenomenal job. The hands. Let's go down to his feet. This is on a Kretzky card. You guys don't know what Kretzky back in the way back. They were Kmart, actually, before Kmart became Kmart. They were named Kretzky. Let's see here. And this is a Kretzky carded Scarecrow figure. Only 1,000 of this guy was produced. And I got number 505 out of 1,000. So there's only 1,000. This guy, price point wise, collectability wise, he's up there. Because, you know, once you start doing limited runs like that, just 1,000 of this figure, he's going to be collectible, highly collectible at some point down in the future, you know. But right now, you can still get this guy. He's a little more expensive than some of the Kretzky carded figures. He's $29.99. That's what I got him for. Shipping and handling. You could say it averaged out to about $36. So this was an expensive figure, 8-inch figure. Remember, guys, when the figures, Mego figures only cost about maybe $2 to $3, if that. Sometimes you caught them on sale like $1.96 or something. So, but now this guy is about roughly with shipping and handling cost. He's roughly about $36. And that just goes to show you how far these figures have come. This is definitely strictly a collectible item. I mean, that's, you know, this is Figures Toy Company's way of really cutting out that other element. They are geared entirely towards the collector market. You have to get this guy offline. It's a low production run of only 1,000, and it makes it very difficult. So once this guy is, you know, once that production line of 1,000 is exhausted, good luck catching this guy on the secondary market, because you know there's only 1,000 of these guys out there. And once collectors get their hands on these figures, they don't release them anytime soon. Primarily because they want to keep them. Like I said, my figure is a museum piece for the most part, because, you know, I'm building a more of a historical, you know, foundation with these with my Mego figures and my G.I. Joe figures. So, but you won't catch this guy out on a secondary market. If you do definitely grab him. But he's out. The cool part is he's still out. You know, at last check, Figures Toy Company and a lot of the other neighboring companies that Figures Toy Company do business with still carry this guy. So, but mind you that there's only 1,000 of him. Not even that now. Like I said, I got 505. So that was he was the over 500 at that point when I bought this guy. And I got this guy a little over a year ago. So let's take a look at some of the bad guys. And like I said, this is the first villain to kick off our Villains Week. See the Penguin, the Joker, there's Scarecrow. There's Dr. Savannah, Mxyzptlk, the Riddler. Guys, it's going to be a fun week to be a bad guy. A fun week to be a bad guy. Guys, if you want to know anything more history-wise about Scarecrow, let's turn him around here. Great box card art here. These clamshells are phenomenal. Once again, a collector point there. Yeah, if you want to know any more about Scarecrow, his history, please leave comments in the bottom of this video. If I left out something about a sinister Scarecrow, let's get in close. Just great artwork. The stance, everything. It's everything about this guy is evil. But definitely, I would like to hear from you guys. This is the Scarecrow. We didn't see where. There's his hat. You guys didn't see it. There's his hat. One more for the collectors that want to get a close-up and personal viewpoint from the sinister Scarecrow. Cool figure. Super Friends have a version. Mego Figures Toy Company has a Super Friends version that down the road we'll be doing a review for you on. More cartoonish than this one. This, like I said, this one Figures Toy Company had a lot more leeway to kind of create more space, because the Super Friends Scarecrow pretty much looked a certain way and they wanted to stay true to the cartoon. So pretty cool, guys. Once again, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate the love and support. Please like and subscribe if you haven't. And as always, God bless and keep collecting.